We may have just found some free camping. I think the maximum limit is 48 hours, but that's fine. Kind of on the move, so even 24 hours would be fine. We'll see what we find up here. Oh, and I think you can just camp anywhere. Let's turn in here. Well, the landscape has changed a lot. Getting into some red dirt, clay, different type of trees. Yeah, we're getting further west. Look, there's a nice lake out there. Nice. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna find a spot here and check back in. It's gonna be a beautiful morning. I'm sorry, it is a beautiful morning. It's going to be a beautiful day here just on the north side of Abilene, Texas. It's supposed to be an expected high of 78 degrees today, although it's a little bit cool this morning. Gonna let it get a little bit more daylight out here and take Bella out for her morning walk. Pretty peaceful here. All right, girl. Yep, it is going to be a beautiful day. Gonna let Bella take care of her business. I got a small bag of trash to get rid of. And there's a container right here. All kind of ducks and all kind of ducks around and stuff. Bella, Bella, Bella. Bella, Bella. Are we gonna get back on the road this morning? Huh? There's like nobody here. There's a, this is a 2-day limit. And yeah, I don't know if you can see that guy that's over in there, but it looks like he's been here a long time. And has no plans on going anywhere anytime quick. Another guy down there showed up last night. Yeah, them ducks are pretty active this morning. I'm going to take care of a couple things in the RV. Nothing much, just put a couple of usuals away, and we're going to get on the road, and we're starting to, I think we'll get ready to start closing in on El Paso, which is, you know, that's probably the furthest west. That's probably the furthest west city in Texas. Yeah, I'm sure of it. And then just north of that up to Las Cruces, New Mexico. So yeah, that's yeah, I've been struggling with the gas prices because if you've used the Gas Buddy app or go to their website, gasbuddy.com, and I forget what the default homepage is, but if you click, I think you have to go and click on the price in the maps on the map tab somewhere. It brings up a map, but it shows the states are different colors, so indicating what price range they are. You know, there's a map legend that says, you know, the most expensive prices are the lighter colors, and the cheapest gas is the darker colors. Well, Texas is dark, California is light. Okay, Texas is probably the cheapest gas. We've been getting it for $2.72, and I think when we're going to leave here, I think yeah, at the end of the road it's $2.72 or $2.73 again. And it really has me you know, hesitant to leave Texas. Maybe I should just winter in Texas where gas is more affordable, because even when even getting over to El Paso, you know, almost out of Texas, the price starts kind of climbing up a little bit, and then As soon as you get into New Mexico, it's bang, it jumps up. In Arizona, bang, it's it's, I think on average over in Arizona, areas where we tend to hang out in the winter, it's 360, 70, 80. That's just a hard pill to swallow there. It's on average about 80 cents or so a gallon more for there. And when you're driving something like the Pounder, it's a little, it can get a little rough, but it doesn't mean we have to be driving around all the time. It just gets to be a more expensive trip for sure, and kind of minimalize the amount of travel out there. I don't know. It's a concern. Try to control the costs a little bit. It's tough, but in Texas here, it's $2.72 gives me a little more freedom to bounce around a little bit. So that's a concern. Bella Bella. What are you doing, girl? Ready. She's sniffing around. There's the sun. There's the sun peeking up through here. There's the sunrise. Yeah, pretty quiet place here. There were 3 like turnouts, 3 like little drives that went back, a little circle, turnaround circle back there. They have like a little pavilion over a picnic table. So those are like designated spots. I tried pulling in the one, and the boundary was just a little, was a little tough. A tree limb was kind of in the way, and so we just came out here and willy-nilly just parked it right there. There's my Bella. She didn't follow. She stayed over there sniffing. Hey, you ready? Better come. Come on. Come on. Better come. Better come. Come on, girl. Come on. This way. And give her a little bit of time to sniff around and stretch her legs. We haven't really come across any dog parks or much anything where she can just kind of run and be free. So this is a nice break for her. I'll let her do her thing for a while. Yeah, we thought we was going to get that opportunity back at that beach in wherever that beach was, or Pensacola beach area. That didn't work out. And it's been a lot of traveling and just going for these little walks and stuff. Come on, I'm gonna go. Come on, this way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good girl. I love these quiet mornings. All right, you had enough, girl? You feeling better? You go for another ride today? You ready to go for another ride today? Did I even say where we were? Did I say we were just on the north end of town of Abilene, Texas? That's where we are. And yeah, we're headed towards at least Midland, Texas, which isn't very far. Really, we're gonna set our sights for being optimistic for El Paso. Got some bumpy, little bad section here. Yeah, El Paso would be being pretty optimistic today if we feel like driving, oh, I don't know, 400 miles or something plus. I don't know if I'm gonna put in that big of a day. We'll see what happens.
Take the next left onto Westlake Road.
We might not be seeing any more small towns for a while. We're gonna stick to the interstate, at least for today. Who knows, we might get off somewhere and see something, but we're gonna stay on Interstate 20. which will merge back with Interstate 10 and up the road here a ways. There was a road that ran diagonal to the northwest up towards Interstate 40. I was thinking about going that way. The weather is still, you know, not bad. It's cooler. It is cooler though, and more mountainous. And I just thought, you know, let's just go ahead and it'll be easier on Betty to, you know, Interstate 10 kind of stays south of the Rockies. Interstate 40 runs into them a bit. So, you know, for Betty's sake, just trying to make the trip a little easier on her, a little easier on gas. You know, warmer weather. There might have been more sightseeing opportunities going that way, but there's stuff to see this way too. That's just what I decided to do, is you know, for Betty's sake, and let the trip be as easy as could be with her, and the gas a little easier on my wallet. So, but yeah, we're gonna make some time today and get out the road here towards El Paso. And I don't even have my GPS set for actually El Paso, but something in the area. Some of you might remember, you know, when I get out that way, that there's a little Mexican restaurant really close to the border that I like to stop to. I think it's called, yeah, it's called Nina's Mexican Restaurant. They, you know, the family, it's very small, family owned, and Mama, must be Nina, it does the cook, and her husband is a waiter. And it's a communication barrier there. But we get by. It's just good. It's a nice treat, and it's like, yeah, being optimistic, we might end up there for, you know, lunch or dinner. Yeah, we're on our way. 65 mile an hour, going with a scrap. You know, where I'm from, that is highly illegal. You know, towing with a strap or a chain on the highway, any roadway, let alone at, well, 65 mile an hour. Wow. This should be against the law. Watch what's passing me. Alright? Look how big this thing is. It's gotta be a big, like a yacht. We're doing 80 miles an hour. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. But seriously, oversized load. And look how close he's coming. Now, he'll squeeze it over. They'll make room for each other. But when you're carrying an oversized load, you need to be going the speed limit. The absolute limit. You know, 80 is not a required speed. It's not a suggested speed. That is the limit. No faster than. You have to be going as fast as you're legally allowed. That's crazy. That is crazy. Alright, there's my road ramp. So I'm doing 80. So he's doing 83, 84, 85. Speeding. Ridiculous. So we got back up to him coming up this hill. He slowed down a bit, so that truck's going to pass him. I don't know. We did pass him on a different hill a while back. He's doing almost 75. I don't have to do 80. 75 is comfortable. We'll stay behind him for a while. Unless we get to a real big hill and he goes real slow. But it's just crazy. And that's just uncalled for, you know? I don't know, what is that? Is that like testosterone at work? surprises me anymore. It's, you know, out on the road, you never know what you might see. You see some of the stuff that goes on with trailers. Be surprised, little trailers. That's I bet some people that get passed by these. There's two of them actually. They've got to be. I mean, they're shaped of a like a yacht of some sort. Maybe they're types of fishing boats coming from the manufacturer, being shipped to I don't know where. West Texas. But that's probably enough to make some people shite their pants, you know. That sounds crazy. Yeah, so I mean, we're going plenty fast. You know, we're doing 78, 77, 78. Everybody's in a hurry. We'll creep up a little bit. Yeah, 78, 79. Yeah, them boats are going pretty fast. That truck driver says, that's not fast enough. I gotta do the absolute limit too. Let me get up to 80. Let me exceed it. Let me get up to 80 and a few more. I guess I'll have to go this fast. I mean, I'm guilty too. I don't really need to be doing. Or back out to 77. And the bottom. Little change of plan here. It's such a beautiful day. Hardly any wind, which is nice. Just favorable travel conditions, and you know, I'm kind of lollygagging along here. I don't know what I put in the. Oh, what happened up here? Somebody's wheel fell off. We're just gonna go ahead. We've seen that. We've been up there before. In older videos, twice I think. We've stopped at the Nina's Mexican restaurant and that whole strip above there where all the it's just an interesting strip with, you know, flea markets, different shops and flea markets and used car lots and tire shops, and I don't know. I like that strip for some reason, and I was just kind of looking forward to doing that again. It's such a nice. It's just. Sometimes you drive something like the Bounder on a half windy day and it's a handful and it tires you out quick. It has just been smooth sailing all morning. We're not that far from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Well, we got to go up through. We made the turn, Interstate 10. Made the turn to the north and go up through El Paso into Las Cruces, where it turns west again. I think we're just gonna go ahead and go for it and say goodbye to Texas today and get up to get into New Mexico. Now it'd be a stretch, it'd be a long day to. It's doable. Now that might be getting a bit overly ambitious, is to actually make it through New Mexico into Arizona today. That's probably not going to happen. Well, I don't know where those boats are going, but they're getting off the exit. Maybe they needed some gas or some diesel fuel and a rest. Yeah, speaking of gas, I can't believe those stupid boats are catching up to me again. They must have just got off the exit. Maybe they just ran around and did a quick check, you know, and got right back on. But you know, we're only 15 or 20 miles maybe. I don't know if we're that far. They're gaining on me and gaining on me fast. I'm doing 77 miles an hour. It's just so out of control. You know, normal loads, fine, do the speed limit. You know, maybe some oddball, a little big or a little long special loads, but those are, you know, those things are, that's just out of control hauling something like that this fast, in my opinion, of course. Let me throw that disclaimer in there, in my opinion. What do I know? This is as good a place as any. What's the word I'm looking for? Menacing. Where they come? They're menacing. What? We'll go with that. Menacing, I say. It's thinned out a little bit now, but we really had to do some maneuver to get in here. Look, not to worry. I've never hit one yet. Okay, not to worry. You just it was really busy here when I pulled in, and I didn't know why. I'll show you. Look, I paid 150 this morning, another 125. But it is a big travel day, and we're gonna, let's see, how much was that? Almost 40 gallons. So, you know, and on the highway we probably get, you know, right around 14, so that's good for another 280 miles on what we just bought. It yeah, and we're not done yet. So it's a good, I mean, it is a good travel day. We'll get a lot of miles, we're getting a lot of miles in. It is, you know, it is an expense. But, you know, we're getting from the rest of the way out of Texas. That's, I guess, through New Mexico into Arizona. A little pricey, but, you know, it's the cost of traveling. You know, it's, what are you gonna do? You decide to travel on something like this, well, this is just suck it up, Dad. That's what it costs to move our home around, right? Oh, Bella. Well, I am good for a little while. It's only 9:35. I could be in Arizona today, but I'd be beat. That would wipe me out. Well, I shouldn't say only, because we left around 4:30 or 5. So, you know, we got a half a day. Yeah, by noon or something. I'm probably gonna want to call it a day.